Hey everybody, Mark's Home Hobbies. How's everybody today? It's a fairly good day today out here, and it just happens to be garbage day in my neighborhood today. So, when it's garbage day, that means that we're out on the Heybike Mars. Look at those beautiful fall colors over there starting to happen. Just now starting to turn. Yeah, pretty soon you'll have some other ones down here that'll be turning, and yeah. The neighbors have got all their spooky Halloween decorations up. I should really take a picture of that. They have quite a large skeleton. Maybe I'll get a picture of that guy. They do quite a thing every year. So, more so, importantly, we took a little ride today, and this is what we found. That there's an HP laptop, and it's not really in bad shape either. And it seems to be, I would hazard a guess as to say it might have a 16-inch monitor. It's got a little crackage going on around there, so something happened to it definitely. But yeah, and here's the power adapter too. Look at that. We got the whole shooting match there. That's going to be interesting. I'll fire that up. Maybe I'll do a video on that when I fire it up. Let's set this down over here. And let's look at the rest. Yeah, look at the size of these monster cords, will you? Wow, those things are huge. And there's probably half a cart of them. They came off a bunch of grow lights, rather big grow lights that were left out there in the street. And I hated to make the dick move and cut the cords off of them because, they're grow lights. But they didn't have any bulbs in them. They're just a fixture, and they're kind of dented and bashed. And so a guy was out there throwing stuff away, and I asked him, I says, do you want these? And he says, nope, go right ahead. So I started cutting the cords off of them. And he comes over to me about 5 minutes later, and he says, hey, do you want a laptop? And I says, well, certainly. So he comes out of his house with this laptop and the power supply and gives it to me. So I said, thank you very much. Then he shows me another can across the street that's got a heap and scoop of wire in there, like a lot. And so I grabbed a lot of that too. A lot of power cords and stuff, and a few of these little stereo cords. Not much, but I'd say all in all, there's probably a good $20 worth of wire there, weight-wise. I would have to say, I can feel the weight on the bike when I ride it. That's how much wire there is in there, so it's got to be at least 20 pounds. So I'm going to add that over here to this other group of wires that we found last time, and this group of wires here, all the same type of wire. We probably have got about maybe 50 pounds of wire already, and that's about 90 to $1 a pound, depending on what type of wire they deem it is. But still, so if you said it's 50 pounds, that's $50. Pretty basic math. Yeah, that was in 2 days, and that's just riding around within 2 miles of my domicile in beautiful Warren, Michigan. I happen to live in a location that's close by 2 different garbage zones. So one day is Thursday and the other day is Wednesday. So I get the benefit of being able to reach both of those garbage days on my Heybike Mars, which I have 1,700 miles on now. It's going on almost 2 years. It's about 1 year and 3/4 now that I've had it, and no problems whatsoever. If you want a decent e-bike, Heybike Mars got to be in your contender list, because I tell you, if it can haul my big lard butt around and do it gracefully and give me the speed when I need it, suspension, carrying ability. I've had at least 100 pounds on the back of this thing several times, and it's never failed me yet. Been ridden a little bit in the wetness. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you get caught in the rain, it's not going to mess up. The controls are very easy to work. The only thing you have to do is replace the seat, which most people do anyways. So anyhow, Yeah, it's another edition of copper wire recycling, we like to call it. There's a few of the other people that are out there on YouTube that go and collect scrap, and I like to watch their channels too. But they focus on big, heavy scrap. I don't. I focus on wire, expensive, light scrap. And most of them, they hate me. They call me the cord goblin. They hate it when people come and chop the cords off their stuff because then they don't get the copper. Well, I'm only in it for the copper. I don't want anything else. They can have the everything else. I want the copper. I don't care. Maybe that's a dick move, but it doesn't make no difference. Okay? I'm the one that's going to go out there and do it and get it and ride the miles and do the deed. So if they don't like it, they can comment on my channel and let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to grab all the cords I can. So anyhow, this is Mark with Mark's Home Hobby saying, please like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. I need more subscribers. I need some viewers, some comments. Come on, you guys. Let's do this, all right? Anyways, Mark's Home Hobbies. Have a nice day. See you in the next one. Hey, what do you know? It works. Yeah, it had a password on it, and it's a 64-bit Windows 7 machine, and it's got 3 gigs of RAM, and it had a password on it, like I said, and viruses. So, having gotten past that by using this disc right here, check it out. It's Loft Crack. If you got a computer you can't get into, you just put that disc in there and boot it up, and like magic, you get the password. Yeah, so well, we're just restoring it back to the original state now. Everything seems to work. Like I said, it's got a little crackage on the back, so we're going to leave it run for a little while, but the battery charges, and yeah, it's an easy 20, 30, 40 bucks on Craigslist, I would think. I may just keep this one. It's a pretty nice unit here. So anyways, that's a little bonus feature. Those of you that were interested in if this puppy works or not, yes it does, and it works good. Connects to the internet, and pretty soon it's going to be just like brand new with the original stuff. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little bonus. This is Mark with Mark's Home Hobby saying see you in the next one.